Rock and roll history. I love doing this. I love bringing up things because I know I would not be here doing this show with you if it hadn't been for the Trailblazers that came before me and certainly the music we played. 1955, band called the Four Aces led the U.S. hit parade with Love is a Many Splendored Thing, and you're like, who gives a rat's ass, right? It was the first U.S. #1 record that was specifically written for a motion picture. That's interesting because you look at television shows, and I was thinking, I heard the Odd Couple theme song the other day, and I was like, that was a good song, and I can't figure out whether the songs, like the theme song from the Rembrandts for Friends or Cheers, those songs became #1, or Welcome Back Kotter became really big songs on their own. Yeah. Did they become big because we heard them every single week? Did they become big because they were part of a television show that we liked, and so the song's actually better than it actually is? Like, could you release the Odd Couple song if it wasn't associated with the show? Probably not. Well, yeah. It was a great song.
Well, and I'll tell you one thing, when the TV songs would get released, when they played the full song, because they didn't play the full song. And I didn't like the full song. Right?
See, I love the full song.
No, I like it was the other way around because I was so used to hearing just the bit that had to do with the show.
Yeah,
so I didn't like that.
Yeah, like when you'd first watch the show, you get the full version, and then after that, you never get the full version again.
Yeah,
which is unfortunate because like Welcome Back Kotter is a great song written by John Sebastian from The Loving Spoonful. It's great. Yeah, 1977, Billy Joel's album The Stranger. Remember that one?
I'm thinking Glass House. What was the #1 hit off
I had Just the Way You Are, Moving Out, Only the Good Die Young, and She's Always a Woman. I remember when Only the Good Die Young came out, man. Yeah. And we weren't allowed to play that song because it wasn't.
Just the Way You Are was the wedding bar mitzvah song.
That was a great album. David Soul.
Oh, geez.
What was the show he was on with the black-haired dude?
Wait.
Starsky and Hutch.
Yeah.
Reached the top of the UK charts the second time this year with Silver Lady. The previous April, Don't Give Up on Us, Baby. The song, Don't Give Up on Us, Baby. Remember that song?
David Soul. That was great.
Piece of crap.
Great cheesy song.
On this day, it began an 8-week stay, which set a record at the Cashbox bestsellers chart. Debbie Boone's You Light Up My Life. That was a certified piece of crap.
Dude, it talk about sign language, because I was of the age, that was when I was in 6th grade. And we had the way I went to school, 6th grade graduations. Yeah. Every single graduating class, little 6th graders, we all had to learn the song, and we learned the song in sign language.
God. And
every talent show.
The fact that thing set a record for being #1 for 8 weeks. I don't know if that
Why do you think so?
It was different. I mean, obviously, Pat Boone was her dad. That played into it a little bit. She was smoking hot, by the way.
Yeah.
She was really good looking. Not objectified.
Do you think it just needed? It was just a.
It was a great song. I mean, it was a great song for that time.
Yeah,
that's when we were into Bread and Air Supply, dude. We were hurting. It was a bad time. You either had disco or Debbie Boone. You get your pick.
Did you know that Air Supply, the lead singer, was a man?
Yeah.
No, did you know that?
Yeah, I did.
Oh, I didn't.
Oh yeah.
It's
a group from Canada. Yeah. Those Canadians can sing soft. 1979, Warner Brothers Records rushed the release of Fleetwood Mac's Tusk.
Oh.
Weeks ahead of its schedule because tracks began mysteriously popping up on U.S. radio.
So you know the whole L.A. connection to that one. Mm-mm. I can't remember the name of the song. Oh, Tusk. Yeah. The marching band in that is the USC Trojans.
Yeah, that's right. Mm-hmm. That's right. Yeah.
I didn't go to USC.
After being on the Hot 100 album chart for a record 741 weeks, Dark Side of the Moon finally fell off the Billboard's Hot 200. It has sold an estimated... That thing was on the album charts. I mean, it was on the top 200 for 741 weeks. Isn't that crazy? From the minute it came out, it had been on the Hot 200 until...
Was it 10 years?
No, almost 20. Also, Elton John, David Lee Roth, and Cher all appear on the opening night of The Late Show starring Joan Rivers. In 1986, at the end of the program, the hostess stood next to Elton and joined him in signing or singing The Bitch Is Back. Joan's decision to host her own show without telling Johnny Carson, for whom she filled in for The Tonight Show, would permanently sour the friendship between the two, and she would no longer work in late-night television.
That's sad.
You didn't screw with Johnny Carson, dude.
No.
If you saw any of those CNN... The comedy...
The history of comedy. Oh,
it's killer.
Yeah.
It's fantastic. Yeah, you did not mess with Johnny Carson.
And he was so unassuming in his demeanor.
Yeah, he would make it sound like he had nothing to do with what happened, certainly
right.
with the David Letterman thing.
Right.
And I mean, it went on and on and on.
That's
All right,
great.
this is the Kurre and Klapow show.